designated the 28th of February as National Science Day. Since 1987, every year we are celebrating the same. The theme of National Science Day 2020 is the integrated approach in science and technology for a sustainable future. DIYA IGNITZ was organized to promote the active involvement of students in science related activities. They were asked to submit one project based on either physical, chemical, biological, or technical science. And here we are today building a fire over 50 enrollment, all with exciting and extremely astonishing projects. Each and some of them are at the forefront securing prizes under different categories. But I'm sure everyone who tried had the joy of participating, and the way I look at it, everyone's a winner. So let's get started in a flash. First up, I call upon Mr. Vaishak to give a brief about DIYA.
Hello, hi, good evening. So I would like to give an introduction of our organization. We Do It Yourself Academy. DIYA are experts in offering student-centric, internationally certified hands-on robotics and coding education that is industry-oriented. Once Google has said that coding is one of the top 5 essential skills of 21st century. So we need to give them the right platform to develop 21st century skills. Next, I would like to give a brief about our founder, Mr. Shankar. Mr. Uday is the only Indian recipient of the Young Achiever Award 2020. Uday has done BE in Instrumentation from PSG Tech Coimbatore and specialized in robotics from University of South Australia. Then he pursued engineering design from University of Hull. During his college days, he has won 14 lakhs rupees as prize, with some being from Accenture, Yahoo, National Instruments, and Texas Instruments. Uday is an engineer by profession, educator by heart, and an entrepreneur driven by passion. So I welcome Mr. Uday. Welcome, Mr. Uday.
Thank you, Vaishak.
Next, I would like to give an introduction and brief about our COO, Ms. Litika R. Litika has 30 years of experience in India and abroad in BFSI sector. She pursued MBA in Enterprise Risk Management from IIM Bangalore. She also worked with ICICI Bank and Public Authority for Social Insurance, Oman. She is an educationist and philanthropist, besides being a committed and proven mentor and a coach of many youngsters. Welcome, Litika ma'am.
Thank you, Vaishak. Thank you.
Over to Shruti.
Introduction.
Thank you.
Thank you, Vaishak sir. We welcome you, Uday sir and Latika ma'am. Next, I would call upon our founder, Mr. Uday Shankar, to give us a brief about our chief guest.
Thank you, Shruti. So we understand more about our guest later part, but let me quickly tell who these two people are. The chief guests for the day are Mr. Vardarajan and Mr. Sunil Setia. So who are these two people? First and foremost, in any stage for a startup to pick up, for us to understand what business is and how we can in turn impact the world, we need people, we need mentors, we need industry experts. So these two are the industry experts who've been playing a significant part in DIYA's growth journey. So one is Mr. Vardarajan, who's from Microsoft, who's heading the Microsoft Edge browser and ensuring that it can impact both students and educators equally. Second is Mr. Sunil Setia, who is an executive director and advisor, council member in BNI, who is impacting the lives of entrepreneurs through his business advisory and skills of how we can multiply money across the world. He is also mentoring a lot of startups across the country, starting from startups of college students, school students, to even those who are having 25, 30 years of experience. So we'll hear more about them and what they have to say. A few words of enlightenment for all of us in the later part of this particular launch and this special day, the National Science Day. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So next up, we invite Mr. Anish Moteker to give us a brief about our science kit.
Hello students, very good evening and the dear fellow participants. All right. So yeah, I'll just give you a quick brief about what is a kit, with starting with a famous statement. The science of today is the technology of tomorrow. The world around us is composed of mysterious creations. As you can see, like we are like human minds aren't these whys that excite us, won't you think? So how do you wonder, like from where the sun rises, why rainbows are of different colors, why magnets attract each other? How do we know this all? This is, to give this a start and to know more about it, we have introduced a special kit by DIYA named as Science Explorer Kit. This will help. This will help you to unravel the mysteries of science and science the hands-on way, making it engaging and exciting. So this kit contains all what you need to get started and experimenting and having fun the right way. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir. So we now have the launch of our science kit. So I would request all students to unmute yourself and to place a countdown from 10. Yes? Are you all ready? Yes,
ma'am.
Yes, you can unmute yourself now. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Let's go from 10, 9,
9, 8,
7,
7,
5,
5,
4,
4,
2,
3,
1.
1.
Yes. So now we have the launch of our science kit by our founder and CEO.
Thank you. Team, let's go ahead. Let us launch the science kit. So children, the science kit is all about exploring what nature holds for us and how imagination and creativity and the passion beyond books can help us understand and unravel the mysteries of nature. So it's going to be about a lot of different topics, including physics, chemistry, math, and biology. So before we dig further into it, let us watch the video as to what the science kit's purpose is. So Dean, can you just go ahead with the product video, please?
Yes, one second.
Arun, can you share with the audio, please? Okay. So now, as we saw that, it's all about unraveling the mystery. Let me please help you understand what it is further. So I think you're going to have the video one more time.
Yes. Maybe before we could watch the video again, I request our founder to deliver a small demo and the unboxing of our kit, and we can go with the video once again.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is this Science Explorer kit and what is going to be inside? All right. So first and foremost, this is going to be an Explorer kit, which is going to bring to you lots of fundament. It's going to have almost 101 plus experiments, and it's going to help you understand the different aspects of chemistry, physics, and biology the hands-on way. Yes, sir. You can go ahead. All right, you can go ahead, no problem. Okay, so first let's start with
Arvind. We'll play this later as we come to the end of the session. Can we have Uday on the main screen so that we can launch the product with the product that is there with Uday, the live one?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you can have this as a before the closing.
Okay, so thank you everyone. So let me present to you the Science Explorer kit from DIYA, which is going to bring to you more than 100 experiments the hands-on way. So how many of us thought that the books we read, be it physics, chemistry, math, biology, and we always thought that, hey, this is trigonometry. Is it going to really have a practical use case? Can I use it at some point of time? This Pythagoras theorem, where can I use it? So all this, can it be actually learning through experimentation the hands-on way? And that vision, that thought process to enable children to learn by experimentation, to understand and the results instead of just like that accepting them, is the passion and the purpose behind the science kit. So this comes in three parts, which is physics, chemistry, biology, and electronics. So let us start with one part. So there's a very famous quote that says, to understand the world, we must first understand ourselves. Let's start with that, with biology. So this is the human body. Yes, this is without any organs as part of the body. So the beauty of this kit is we have started by helping children understand from the bottom up with a multi-layered kit. Now, first and foremost, we always follow the heart. So we start with the heart and then we go step by step and understand and explore each and every part. And then they understand what goes in next, which here have placed the liver, then the spleen, and then we have the intestines. So like that, the child will be able to understand and explore multiple parts. And also after that, what happens is we will go a step further and add a layer on top. And in this top layer, we can add the different parts like the human brain, and then our lungs, and then the part is our intestine, and finally our stomach. Okay, now a small quiz at this point of time. I missed one part of the body which is present on the screen in this, but I have not added. So can you tell me which part I have not added? And for that, we have a special prize for those who can give us the right answer.
Livers.
No, liver is added.
Sir, intestine.
Added. Perfect. Kidney is the right answer. Who was that? Okay. So kidney is the right answer. Very good. Thank you, Sunil sir. You gave us the right answer. Okay. So the kidney is left out right here. It's in my hands. Okay. So once we do all that, what comes next is we get to understand the paths, the through evident to us, starting with the head, the body, the legs, and the hands. So like this, when we understand practically, instead of just looking at the book, we get a feel of what are the proportions. And next, I'll take you into something which we all call as an optical illusion, right? So we have the cage and we have the bird. Okay, the bird and the cage. Okay, now these are two different things, right? Now, how do I put the bird and the cage together?
By spinning,
How do I spin it?
rotate the rubber band.
How? Like
You
this?
should rotate the rubber band. Not like that. First, you should
Okay.
rotate the rubber band and then.
And then pull it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try that. Like this?
Yes, same.
Now, what does this teach us?
Optical illusion, the parrot inside the cage.
Okay, that is the output. What is the principle that we are learning? What is the principle that you're learning?
Can only hold like maybe some FPS only like that.
Okay, any other answers? What else? Now, one more here. Can you see the top? The spinning top? Yeah. So in this, only half the circle has the semicircles. And how about the second half? It doesn't have. So what do I do?
If you spin it, both has
If you finish
both side
both
has
way-
circles.
yes, sir. Both side will have circles.
Perfect. Okay. Now, what happens if I spin this?
It becomes white.
color, white.
Sir,
White.
color.
Very good. And how about this?
Red, sir. Red.
Okay.
Colorful,
Now-
I think.
Colorful. Okay. And this?
That
Create an
not
illusion
it.
that
White,
the circles
white.
are going inside.
White.
Which are
Inside,
going
yes, sir.
to center.
These are circles going inside. Okay.
Yes.
So Anish or Shruti, can we have the right answer for this?
Pardon?
Can we have the right answer for what happens if we spin this?
Okay, if you spin this, what happens is the outer ring will be red in color, then followed by the yellow component of it, and then so it will give you a pattern of rings in the strip-wise manner. So red, yellow, then a mixture of all colors in between, red, yellow, and then a black component.
Perfect. Okay. So what is the principle behind this, Anish?
Okay. So basically what happens is it's the persistence of vision. So when you rotate a particular disc at a certain RPM, that is revolution per minute, it will change its pattern. All right. Just like, basically anyone knows which is the light that you can see from the farthest point of view? I'll give you 4 options.
Sunlight.
Okay, no, I'll give you the colors, name of the colors, like red light, blue,
So,
yellow.
red.
Why do you think red?
So
Because it's the brightest.
The frequency of the color.
Frequency? Sure.
the wavelength.
Wavelength, right?
Wavelength.
So wavelength, correct? So that is one thing. So similar way, it's about how persistence of vision works. Okay, you might have seen a book where you draw certain things. For example, 2 characters are there, one at the bottom, one at the top. So they slowly move away from the book. Have you seen that type of books anytime? Have you created one of those?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So how that works?
Sir,
It's again a persistence of vision, right?
yes, sir.
Yeah, perfect. So this was one of the example to teach you how and what is persistence of vision.
Thank you, Anish.
Thank you.
So next, if you see, so all of us, we talk about nature, we talk about green and all that. So this kit has the opportunity for you to become mini gardeners with a soil kit, a seed pack, and your own personalized box. And apart from that, you'll be learning how you can build your own personal chemistry lab with equipment like these, funnels, pipettes, and your own mini test tube stand. Apart from all that, we also help you understand the principles of magnetism and how heat and energy transfers can occur with the special magnetism and physics pack. Along with that, you can build your own chemicals and test them in the petri dish pack. And then you have all the chemicals given to you in specially packed jars, and you can have crazy funky experiments with them. Apart from that, you'll also be able to build your own straw-based paper rockets, and you can find out with each material how the time of flight or how farther it can fly. And then you also have the chance to learn the basics of electronics like conductors, insulators, and how things work. And what does it mean to have a positive, a negative, what is current, what is resistance. So everything is going to be the hands-on way. There's going to be no more book-based learning. It's all going to be practical learning. So just check this out. So right now in my hand, I have a piece of metal. Now when I put it over here, you can see that the light glows because this is a conductor. I take it off, it doesn't work. Now I'm going to put a piece of wood. And obviously, we all know the answer that wood is an insulator, so it does not glow. Like this and many more. And also, you'll be able to build your own periscope. So what is the periscope? So with mirrors, by aligning mirrors in different angles, there are submarines in the ocean that see the surface, on which ship is sailing on the surface and all that. So how can you build your own periscope is a part of this kit. Apart from all this, we have a special gift for all our special children, which will give you a lot of opportunity to have your own set of consistent materials like mechanical tools, then also small electronic components and your own mode mechanisms. So the purpose of this kit is understand, explore, and then accept. It's not going to be that just because it is out there, it's told, we're going to follow that, we're going to memorize that. No. This is going to be learning by experimentation. And on this National Science Day, it's with immense pleasure that we're launching this kit to ensure that our children have a strong foundation. Only when the basics are right, when the foundation is right, things we build on top is going to stay strong. So with that, I take this opportunity to welcome both our chief guests, Mr. Sunil Sethia and Mr. Vardarajan. So may I please introduce both of them? So I'll be putting them on spotlight, please. So we have Mr. Sunil Sethia. So I take this opportunity to introduce Sunil sir. He is a chartered accountant by profession, specializing in internal audits and fraud detection. So over the years, his interaction with multiple companies brought out his natural aptitude for business. He is recognized that his financial acumen would be a major advantage for a successful entrepreneur. And he took the plunge in the world of business and mentoring startups. Today, he is also an advisor to multiple startup councils, and also is helping startups right from a school level, college level, to even a corporate level. So thank you, Sunil sir. It's a pleasure to have you this evening. And next, we have Mr. Vardarajan. Hello, sir. So he has a lot of technology primitive experience to bring along. A few words about him. He's currently part of Microsoft Edge browser team at Microsoft. He has his work focused on how the browser can help benefit students and teachers alike. He has more than 21 years of experience in IT and EdTech sectors. He spent the better part of the last decade passionately helping technology integrate with human lives and the education culture. We thank you, sir, for choosing to spend your time with us on the occasion of National Science Day.
Thank you.
So we'll now request our guest to say a few words. Sunil sir, if you can please start.
Thank you so much, and congratulations team DIYA. I only wish that if I was student, I was just telling yesterday to some of my friends that it is so much of fun to be young at this age in this particular generation. right? Because it is not just theory, it is becoming practicals. And I think if only I had these tools, like I still don't know where is my heart, right? But at least looking at the model, I guess that, okay, fine, so this is heart, because we never know the shape of the kidney. We've only seen in the books, and that too not what to say, the way Uday has been teaching us. If only I wish that we had teachers like Uday, or the materials like what DI has been presenting us. I had been I was good in science, but I wanted to be a scientist, but never knew that science could have been even more fun. So that's brilliant the way it is going. So children, if you're here, I think it's going to be fun learning, right? So this is what I believe, fun in the fundamentals. So thank you there, thank you team DIYA. That's a brilliant opportunity. The best time to be a child is now, I think, because the kind of things uh, which is coming up, and the way you're going to learn is going to be really fun, right? So all the very best, Uday, and keep rocking, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, Sunil sir. Now we have Mr. Varadarajan. Sir, a few words, please.
Yeah, thanks for having me here today, and so good to see a lot of very curious faces on the cam. I think I've interacted with a lot of schools globally as part of this work at Microsoft, and initially I think when the COVID thing started, people were worried about how kids will learn on their own, whether people will be able to learn, practice things on their own. I think that is where something like what you do is really important, right? More than understanding the formula, remembering the formula, understanding just the definition of something, more than all of that, actually understanding it very the basic things. For example, I keep telling this, and people will, some people actually laugh at me, right? Like I've seen engineers who will, graduate out of engineering, and they will not know where you apply. In mathematics, you will have a formula to calculate the circumference of a circle, or a size of an arc. Or in physics, you will talk about friction. Force is equal to mass into acceleration, or I don't know how old the kids are, whether they read this already, but there will be different formulas you'll come across. But the best way for you to learn, and there are two things that I always tell a lot of people across the world. One is more than remembering the formula, more than remembering the definition, which can, of course, you need it for your exams, you need it for your tests, to get good marks. But more than that, you need to also understand where this is used in our life, right? For example, we talk about circle, and then we talk about semicircle, and one quadrant of the circle, or whatever, right? Actually, if you look at a door, the door actually starts from 0 degrees to 90 degrees, right? But you don't hear your mother or father say, open the door to 30 degrees, right? uh, because we don't hear it, we can't relate. We don't relate that, okay, in a circle I have 360 degrees. That's how. So we don't relate that mathematical formula to something as simple as a door. Like when you're drinking coffee, you're taking it from a mug and you're taking it from a table into your lips. You're actually following a kind of a 1/4 of a circle path, right? So you're not jumping around with your cup. It is actually going from the table to your lip, right? So the formulas and all the things that you read in physics, math, any kind of science subjects, right? All of that is used in real life. So you need to understand that, that part of real life, where it's applied in a simple way. This is one thing I tell everybody, right? The second thing is, how much ever tomorrow you become a famous person, you become such an expert in any field. Like if you want to become like Abdul Kalam sir as a nuclear scientist, or a rocket man, or if you want to become like Steve Jobs as a technologist, whoever you become, if you cannot explain the most complex things in the simplest way. I don't know if these kids have seen the first time iPhone. I think today all of us have smartphones, right? But if you look at the first time a smartphone was launched by Apple, the first iPhone, and how Steve Jobs actually talks about how you can just touch the phone, the simplicity of how he shares it, right? I think that's the beauty of it. If you can't explain the complex things in a simple way, right? And if you cannot relate to whatever you read in what is around us, right? Those two things are very important. And this kids like what DIY is doing, that will help you kind of associate that way. Like the more you, instead of just learning about a DC motor, or instead of just learning about conductor and non-conductor, right? I mean, the only conductor we see is a bus conductor, so we should not get confused, right? We should try and practice with these kids, and that will help us learn how these things that we see in the textbook actually is there around us, right? There is science, the STEM, what we call about science, technology, engineering, mathematics, all that is all around us, everything you do. Okay. In simple way, if you remember that, and in simple way, if you are able to talk about that, however old you become and however expert you become, like tomorrow one of you can become a nuclear scientist, one of you can become a um, quantum computing scientist, or whatever, machine learning, artificial intelligence, robotic engineer, you can become anything. But don't forget these two things: understand everything, how it relates to things around you, and understand how everything you can explain, like you're explaining to an LKG or a UKG student, right? If you can explain it in a simple way, you've understood the best. So those are the two things I'll tell here. Over to you, Uday.
Thank you very much, sir. Now, it gives me immense pleasure to have both Sunil sir and Vardhan sir with us today on the occasion of two things, the National Science Day and us launching a product. The reason being, both have played a very critical and crucial part in making us what we are today. So, literally hand holding us. I'm very proud and happy to call them as our mentor. Thank you so much for joining us on this occasion. We're so happy to have you.
Thank you, Vardhan sir and Sunil sir, for your words of knowledge and motivation. And back to the spotlight of today's event. The wait is almost over, and it is time to reveal the forefront participants. To start with, we have children from age group 5 to 7, the group A. Presenting you the People Choice winner, Anika Raj Vasant Raj, register number 193910, securing a total of 54 likes and 344 reaches. So we have a short video of her presentation.
Today we're going to make a lava lamp. All we're going to need Coke, oil, and Cheetos. First, we're going to put the Coke, and we're going to make a lava lamp. My first time using Coke. Next, we're going to wait for the fizz to stop. You see the fizz is almost done. Do you think the oil is going to sink or float?
It's going to sink.
Well, what does oil do?
Congratulations, Anika, for being the first People Choice winner of Group A. Yes, it would be great if all the other participants raise your hands so that we cannot. Yes, it would be great if all the other participants could raise hands, showing your support. Yeah, thank you so much. So next up, presenting the first jury choice winner, Karan D'Souza, register number 1939-33, securing 107 on 150 marks. So here is a small video of Karan D'Souza's project.
Hello everyone, my name is Karen. I am in grade 2. Today I am going to show a science experiment on density of various liquids. First we need a glass water and honey and oil. First we put the colored water into the glass and then we put the honey. And now we put the oil. And let's wait for a few minutes. You can see the honey is under because honey has most density and the oil is on top because it has least density. The colored water is in the middle because it has medium density. Now let's try putting objects in. Let's put a bolt first. Bolt is under the, and now let's put the cap. And now let's put the sponge. The sponge is on top. Happy Science Day and try this experiment at home and enjoy. Thank you.
Congratulations, Karan D'Souza. I would again request all the participants to raise your hands, motivating our student. All right, perfect. Next up is the second jury choice winner, Vivan Dutta, register number 1939-45, securing just one score lesser, 106 on 150 marks.
My dear friends, today I have made one ping pong game in pictoblocks. Let me show you it. As you can see that when the ball is touching to the green pad, then you can see that the ball is bouncing and you can see that the score is getting high. So let me show you the blocks. The yellow one is from the event. The orange ones are from the control palette. The light blue ones are from the sensing palette. And the dark blue ones are from the motion palette. Thank you.
Congratulations, Vivan Dutta, on winning the second jury prize. Next, we have children from group B of age group 7 to 10 years. So presenting the People's Choice winner, Puneet, register number 1939-50.
Actually, we have a special winner, Mrs. Karthik Sai. You have to be saying.
We have all special winners from each category. We'll be announcing it in the end.
And I kept a solar panel and connected to DC motor and kept rubber band and I kept her wheel and rod will rotate the wheel. One more wheel will rotate the giant wheel. With sunlight.
We cannot see the video.
And I kept a solar panel and connected to DC motor and kept rubber band and I kept her wheel and rod will rotate the wheel. One more wheel will rotate the giant wheel. With sunlight,
Congratulations, Puneet, on becoming the People's Choice winner for Group C. Next, we have the first jury choice winner, Sahana Bianca, register number 1939-23.
Hi everyone, my name is
Shruti, can you share the video? We are not able to see it.
The host is actually presenting, sir.
I'll reshare it again, 1 second.
Yes.
Hi everyone, my name is Sahana Bianca. Today I'm going to do dry ice experiments. Now this is dry ice. Dry ice is just frozen carbon dioxide or CO2. It is 110 degrees Fahrenheit and minus 78 degrees Celsius. That is very cold. trick before we start. First, put the spoon in water, a metal spoon in water. Then take dry ice. It will start making sound. This is because the dry ice and the metal vibrate together and create sound waves. Now, today we're going to make our own bubble maker. So, make sure you don't touch dry ice with bare hands. Make sure you take and wear gloves. So first, make a hole in the bottle, put a straw and tape it. Then take some bubble mixture and dip it on the other end of the straw. Then take some water and pour it in. Like this. Then take some dry ice and put it inside. Put some more dry ice if you want. Close the lid and then dip it into some soap. Your lid is...
Congratulations, Sahana, on securing the first jury. Next up, we have the second jury choice winner, Sanjeev Brain. Register number 1939-11.
Hi everybody, my name is Sanjeev Brian. I'll be doing dry ice experiments. Now this is dry ice. It is just frozen carbon dioxide. And carbon dioxide is what we exhale. So it is minus 110 degrees Fahrenheit and it is minus 78 degrees Celsius. So now I'll be putting this inside some water. Now it's rising smoke. Now take a string and put it into bubble mixture. Now take the string and now it should do a jellyfish. Which it looks like a jellyfish, but it's a bubble which is rising. So if you want, you can try this a lot of times. But
Congratulations, Sanjeev, on winning the second jury choice winner.
And hi everybody, my name is Sanjeev Brian. I'll be doing...
Finally, let's move to the children from Group C of age group 10 plus years. Presenting you the People's Choice winner, Geet.
Now I'm going to show you... Hi, this is Geet. I'm studying in class 7 and today I'm gonna introduce to my project which is just about science and magic. Magic is a really fun thing. When science comes with experiments, it also becomes really fun. So let's go and see my project, how I merge science and magic. So this is the first page of my project. This is Monster, Apple, Ghost, Isaac and Crystal Apple, which means magic. Now it's a guy saying hello and so I'm gonna write no first to show you what's gonna happen, but I really want to make it. But let's see what is gonna happen when I tell no. Now the fairy is angry and she's not teaching us how to make the crystal. Now let's write yes to know how to make a crystal. Now I'm gonna type yes. Y-E-S. Yes. And
first click P to live
Click P to light the financial report. I'm gonna click W to put the water. Hi, this is Geet. I'm studying in class.
Next up, presenting you the first jury choice winner, Krishant.
Hi, I am Krishant and I am studying in 7th grade in Chennai Public School. I have programmed a wheeled robot that detects the line and follows it. It is used in industries to deliver the products from one place to other. For example, Amazon warehouse robots. It has also been used in restaurants to serve food to the customers. There's also one robot themed restaurant in Chennai. Thank you.
Congratulations, Krishant.
Hi, I am Krishant and I am studying in 7th grade in Chennai.
Yes. Next up, we have the second jury prize winner, Ashdev, register number 1939-31.
Good evening all present here. My name is Arsh Dikshit from class 6. Today I will be showing you a very interesting project of mine, which is the password based door lock. It is simply an automatic door which works on entering the correct password. I'll quickly show you all the components used in it. First of all, I've used a keypad 4x4. Then I've used an Arduino Uno R3. Next, I've used an LCD screen and at the last a micro servo motor and some wires, of course. So the connection is as follows. I've connected the LCD screen to the analog to these pins of Arduino Uno, and then I've connected the resistors to the screen. I've connected the keypad to the digital pins of the Arduino Uno. And same, I've connected the servo motor, one wire to the LCD screen and another two to the Arduino Uno. Now I would like to show you the code. So as you can see in the right, you can see the code. This is complete the code. I'll share the code with you. So this code basically is about that when this power is on, then if we try to enter the wrong password, then the door will not open. In this case, the door is our servo motor. So if it's the wrong password, then the door won't open, and if it's the correct password, then the door will open, and also for a certain time it will open. After some time, means 5 to 7 seconds, it will close again. So this is the code. Now I would like to show you the simulation of it. So if I start the simulation, the power is connected to Arduino and the servo motor comes to its original place. Till that time, the LCD screen loads. Now when the loading is completed, it shows you to enter the password. Now I'll tell you a very secret. The password is 1, 2, 3 and 4. Don't tell it to anyone. So if someone tries to enter the home but don't know the password, so he will probably try any sort of password. So if I type any kind of password, 6, 8, 4 and 5, so it won't open. Now if I write the correct password, which is 1, 2, 3 and 4, so the door will open and the servo motor, which is the door, has opened. Now as you can see here, it is waiting to close the door. After a certain time, it will close automatically.
Congratulations, Ashdev.
You can see the door has closed again.
Securing the second
Now,
jury.
this is useful because like if you're carrying lots of heavy things with you and you're not able to close your door, so After a few seconds, when you have entered your home, or you have sometimes.
All right. We also have one special prize winner from each category since our jury felt there was much effort put in and still missed prizes in small difference. From Group A, we have Karthik Sai. Can we have Karthik Sai's certificate, please?
Hi, this is Geet.
Hi, I am Krishna.
From Group B, we have Madhav Vignesh.
Now I'm the working of this object coordinates robot. First is vertical. Because of this object, it turns. Like that. I'm putting this object again, it will turn like that. Now it will come here. That over here. And this one. Like that. Because of that.
Congratulations, Madhav Vignesh. And finally, we have a special prize winner from Group C, Palash Kyang.
Hi, my name is Palash Gang from grade 7 DLRC Pune, and today I am going to demonstrate an isochrone or isochronous curve. It is the curve in which the time taken by an object moving down to its lowest point under the influence of gravity is the same from any given point you start on the curve. So an isochronous curve is a cycloid curve. A cycloid curve is a curve in which you choose a point on a circle and roll the circle down a straight line. The path of the point gives you the curve, and which is what I'm going to do on this paper. Here we have a cycloid, just like the one right here. The time for a ball to roll down an isochronous curve from any point to the center of the circle will remain constant because the radius of the isochrone, the radius of the circle used to draw the isochrone, is constant. That time is equal to pi times the square root of the radius of the circle, which generates the cycloid, over the acceleration of gravity. So I drew a cycloid and cut it out to make this path for the ball so as to demonstrate this. I keep one ball here and another here. So for any point the ball will take the same amount of time to reach the center. There. Now I'm going to demonstrate the same phenomenon in slow motion, but there might be slight differences because of the forces of friction on this curve.
Thank you, Palash Gang. Yes. Great. The root of all goodness lies in the soil of appreciation. I'm highly grateful to be a part of today's event and for everyone who made time to be a part and making it happening event. As said earlier, on this day, an Indian physicist, Sir C.V. Raman, announced the discovery of Raman effect. Today, we were able to witness so many scientists and innovators, and to be a part of DIYA in making them future ready, I take immense pleasure. Wishing you all lots of smiles and success. I call upon Mr. Bala to deliver the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Shruti. Yeah, good evening, everyone. It has been such an honor to be part of this wonderful event. On behalf of DIYA Robotics, myself, Bala, would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed guests, Mr. Vardarajan, Microsoft Edge Browser, and Mr. Sunil Setia, Executive Director and Advisor BNI. And how can I forget to thank our superstar, Mr. Uday Shankar, and DIYA's Iron Lady, Miss Latika R. And sincere thanks to head of various departments who handle the event throughout the day. And sincere thanks to and a wide round of applause and thanks to all the participants who made the event a memorable one. Finally, I would like to thank all of you present here for making the time to be with us today and helping us make this event a grand success. Together, let's make students future ready. Thank you so much.
Yes, I now request the host to stop presenting. I wish we all could have a picture. So can all of you all please turn on your video? I request all students to please turn on your video. People who don't have camera, no issues. We will also manage to click a picture. For whosoever it is possible, please turn on your camera. Yes. Thank you, Tavish, Punit. Okay. We can wait, Krishant. Yes, Sri Mugil, Ritin, Anika, Umar. Thank you all. Others, please, can you turn on your video? Thank you, Sindel. Yes, Navin Raj. Yes, others, can you quickly turn on your video, please? Yes, Krishant is here. Anybody else who wants to log in through your mobile also, we can wait. Please turn on your cameras. Yes. Yeah, I think we are done. So, yeah. Team, we can have a picture. So, cheese. Yes. Thank you so much. So we'll get the video played again. Okay, so someone's posting. We'll just take a picture again. Okay. Cheese. Okay, perfect. Done. So we'll just get the video played again.
City, one second.
Yeah, sir.
1 second. Give me a moment.
Yeah.
Is it audible?
Yes, definitely.
Perfect. Thank you. Thanks you again, once again, all of you for making it here. Definitely memorable event for all of us. Looking forward to a great year of learning, mentoring, and making children future ready. Thank you so much. Shruti, next, please.
Yeah, sir. We just had a request to ask the. They're asking to play the video once again. So can we have the video, please?
Sure, Shruti. Once again. Yeah. So 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Yes, sir. Perfect. So thank you everyone for joining, and thanks for the support continuously, and thanks for interacting, and for everyone who put up a positive message in chat. Thank you. Your feedbacks do matter. So thanks all for joining. We can wind up for now, sir. See you all in the next exciting event. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Uday.
Thank you.
All the
Thank you,
very
sir.
best. And today, do you think connection with schools will be good? Some school connections?
Yeah,
For
definitely,
this
sir.
project?
Definitely.
Sure, done. So I'll give you a call in some time, right? So we'll take
Sure.
things forward immediately. Thank you so much. All the best, DIYA team.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And Uday, I'm going to Hyderabad on Wednesday. So if you can catch up tomorrow, then I'll be speaking to Sanjana and maybe Narayana's group of schools. I can connect you there. Right?
Sure, sir. We get it done.
Yeah. All the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anika, Tavish. Thank you.
Welcome, ma'am.
Can we stop sharing?
Yes.
Can we stop sharing?
Bye.
Yeah. Yeah, Anika. Bye bye. Thank you. Thank you.
Puneet, bye.
Yes, thank you, Krishna.
Bye, sir. Bye, ma'am.
Bye bye, Tavish. Thank you.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you.
All students have left?
Some of them are there, ma'am. Keith, Karan, Raj.
If they're not responding, you can take hold of it.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am. I
done,
think
ma'am.
it's just
Yeah,
us.
everyone has.
Are you sure?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. Suhas, Vaishak, Pandilakshmi, Pavitra, Arvind, Uday, Shruti, Anish are here, ma'am.
Vasant remove பண்ணீங்களே. Vasant add பண்ணீங்க.
Vasant, Anish, can you ask Vasant to join?
இல்ல
Yeah,
one time
yeah.
join
He
பண்ணிட்டாரு.
was there. He was there. When the
Oh,
kids
Anish
were
add
asked to go,
பண்ணியாச்சு.
he also.
Okay, done.
உமேர் காலேஜ்
Good
யாருங்க?
job.
Ma'am, once again, there's a live streaming going on.
Live streaming.
It's going on YouTube, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, please, Arvind, கொஞ்சம் அதை மட்டும் stop பண்ணுங்க.
Once again, please. Dinesh, sir.
The last portion, tell him to cut, as we are saying the children to.
Ma'am, all good, ma'am. It's cut.
Yeah, Arvind, even there, Shruti is telling the children to buy, 2-3 times, it's okay. Cut it.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, right. Good job. Learnings, I think you all yourself know. I don't have to tell. Team coordination has to improve. Still.
Yeah, ma'am.
One. Secondly, that slideshow, Arvind, if
Yeah, ma'am.
Shruti had decided to say special winners last. That coordination was not there among both of you all. You should have known it. That is the reason yesterday itself I was asking, give me structure, give me structure. It's very important whenever we are doing event, it's with our experience, we are saying the structure and the team who's conducting has to have a coordination. So Shruti has something else in mind, you have something else in mind. You're getting me? So there was a gap there, right? So that is why structure is very important. Okay. Now coming to even the video playing, if it is not next time, if it is not playing for Shruti or anybody, you have to support your team members.
Yeah, ma'am.
It is not Arvind's mistake or it is not Anish's mistake. You all have to take it over from there saying that Arvind, I had to pitch in. Without I pitching in, you all have to be Diya and not Shruti, Arvind, Anish, Bala.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. And Arvind was not able to hear what Uday was saying. So then the host or one of us should have spoken out saying that Arvind we will do it later. Let Uday sir say first. Okay. That can all happen only when the team coordination is one. When you have an event, you should say, who's my backup? Who's Arvind's backup? Who will take charge if something messy is happening? Okay, these are all small things, but it will remain in the mind of the people who are seeing, oh, their video didn't work. And Uday is saying, and still the person is not listening. So when it was not Arvind not listening, Arvind couldn't hear. So the other person should pitch in as a team, not a third party who's not in the team. Is this clear?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah?
Yeah, ma'am.
That is possible only when you all write down what you all are going to do. Beautiful job for the first time, but next time we should have excellent job, but next time these gaps have to be filled in.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, so when we experience people are telling you all something, there is a reason for that. Purnida Arvind.
Yeah, ma'am.
Structuring pannidinga.
Sure, ma'am. Next time.
Structuring pannidinga earlier.
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am.
See, one of the parent was very curious about the video audio. Did you hear that? We can't hear more than the child.
Yeah, ma'am.
What you can do is, among you all can do a role play also. The full thing. So next event, you'll be ready 2 days before.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. And 1 day before, replay it with among you all.
Okay, ma'am.
So these hiccups will not come.
Yeah, sure.
So then Techno Central, Arvind?
Yeah, ma'am.
Write down what we learned here and those gaps has to go. So by the time we do 4 or 5 events,
yeah, ma'am,
we will be perfect.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. Especially when we are calling chief guest, we have to be if you remember, you said your suggestion that I should be a chief guest.
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes,
but the objective behind we suggesting to have an outsider as a chief guest, I think the result is not understood.
Yes,
right? The result is there right away.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So good job. Hard work done. Very nicely done. Certain learnings you'll have to take back.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah, ma'am.
Correct, Arvind?
Yeah, ma'am.
You'll become our event manager after some time. Offline on manager. Okay, yeah. You should take that, what do you say, the lamp and say, hey guys, I am the event manager. I will tell who is doing what and please ensure that that happens.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. Overall, good job. What are you all going to give it to the children?
Trophies, ma'am. And for Malaysia students, we are going to give Amazon gift coupon, ma'am.
Okay. So that should have been announced. Children, your trophies will come to your house. See, they'll be eagerly wanting to know what are they going to get.
Yeah.
You should have shown that trophy to us, the last children. All these trophies will be sent to you very soon.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. So that should be there next time. Because as
Yeah,
today also I like to get gift. Would you all like to get gifts? Right? Even the
I'll drop them a WhatsApp message, ma'am, that this topics will be given to you by.
Yeah, அது okay, Arvind. What
அது
ma'am?
okay.
அது வந்து
Arvind.
இது போட்டிருந்தா.
Arvind.
Yes,
Very
ma'am.
simple. If I recognize you among the 23 team members as the best, what do you say?
Employee of the month.
Employee. WhatsApp. And I coming there and giving you in front of everybody something. Which is better?
Giving in front of everybody and applauding is the better way.
Yes, that's the same thing with children.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah, ma'am.
Right? You have your child in you, so you should think when you're doing things that if I was a child, what would I like? Everything is simple. Okay. Good job. Only little more fine tuning that we could do, and we would be perfect without calling any event managers for a bigger event. Also, our team will be able to do.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Thank you, Pavitra. Your answer.
Yes, ma'am.
Your answer. Also in the chat box, people were answering, we were not seeing it. One more thing we should do is one person should be looking into the chat box.
Okay, ma'am.
Post, not Pavitra, not you. I'm saying the people. Pavitra had answered a question, nobody saw it. Sunil Setia answered. So we should be acknowledging the chat messages. Today I interviewed only in one stage because I wanted you all to. It was urging for me to come in, but I didn't because I wanted you all to have that freedom, okay, to do it. All of you all played your role well. Vizag was totally in a different Vizag today. Bala also, right? I've never seen Vizag presenting this the first time. He was in full Western mode. Pavitra, thanks for answering a question and participating. Thanks to Dinesh, thanks to Vasant, thanks to Lakshmi. Pandi Lakshmi?
She's not here, ma'am.
Yeah, she's here. Lakshmi
She's here.
Lakshmi, you know, Pandi Lakshmi, you know what? I should appreciate you that being in Madurai, not being part of this villain team, and still you always participate.
Thank you, ma'am.
I really sincerely thank you for being part of the team when you're not there in daily activity, but still being there for all the events.
Thank you, ma'am.
Sincerity is well respected.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Anyone else here from our team who is there?
Vasant is there, ma'am.
Vasant.
Yeah, ma'am.
Inappa,
Yes, ma'am.
you will host.
Sure, ma'am. Sure. Kandipa, ma'am.
Excellent. Where is Dinesh?
Ma'am.
Ma'am.
Wonderful. Okay. Where are you?
Pranav, ma'am.
Pranav. Hey, Pranav.
Yes, ma'am. You want to see
Learnings from here has to be, your event has to be perfect. We have March 3rd coming in.
Yes, ma'am. We'll make it a stellar event. So.
Yeah.
Stellar event.
Okay. Talaimari dance illam venda. Ide mari we'll call it. So are you confident that we can call a chief guest over there also?
Yeah, ma'am. Sure, ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah. Uday,
Yeah,
then we can have somebody else for Techno Central.
Yeah, sure, ma'am.
Okay. The timing, but one thing I liked about today's event is you all didn't cross your timings. So perfect. Okay.
Actual plan
So,
is up to 8 o'clock, ma'am, but we finished by 7:15.
no, when you all said 8 o'clock, I didn't want to.
Yes,
No. When you all said 8 o'clock, I didn't want to discourage you all.
Okay, ma'am.
This is right. Short and nice. People wouldn't like to be there till 8 o'clock. I was wondering, that's why I was keeping on asking you all, would you like the children to sit so long?
Correct.
It wouldn't have worked. So 1 hour to 1.5 hours is maximum the children will sit.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, so this was perfect timing. That part is good. Shubha is here. Is Shubha here?
No, ma'am.
Shiva is having class. Suhas,
Yes, ma'am.
maximum
Now I'm.
students brought in for, looks like you have brought in the maximum students in.
Yeah.
Yeah, good,
Sir.
good, good job. You have an event to attend on March 3rd. Okay, Suhas?
Okay, ma'am.
Carmel School. I will not be there.
Oh, okay, ma'am.
Today has been a lovely day. We have signed one school, one more school for DIYA. You all have done a good job. I request all of you all to work as a team and continue this flag higher and higher as we take DIYA to different levels. Right? I'm confident about the team. And yes, we are a family.
Yes, ma'am.
There will be hiccups here and there, but it is for you all to take the feedback well and put it forth for your betterment. There should be a time when Uday and I am not there and you all have run the show and we come to know from somebody, oh, DIYA team has run it without. That is where we look forward to reach. Okay, right. Any of other employees here whom I didn't address? Bala,
Uday and Anish.
Bala, thank you. Your thank you speech was good, but you were hesitant to do that. So a little more frequently.
Ma'am, actually, we have given you a new name, ma'am. Iron Lady of DIYA.
Okay. Now coming to Anish.
Yes, ma'am.
Where is Anish?
No, he's there, ma'am. Anish?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, what happened? You didn't sleep for 2-3 days?
Yeah, practically.
Practically, you didn't sleep for 2-3 days. Any event, why don't you sleep, man?
Ma'am, you see the amount of participation I win from the event. So I don't let my team sleep and I don't let sleep myself.
Is it? Then they will come to me saying that you're not letting them to sleep, yeah?
That's fine. Once in a while is good for them.
Okay, but one more thing I would request all of you all, have some code next time, dress codes. All of you all in color or some DIYA t-shirts.
Yeah, same dress code.
That extent. Okay, right? We have been planning for DIYA t-shirt for quite a long time. Bala and Vaisak, you all are from the sales team. If you all can take initiative of that to get the t-shirts done for all of us, it will look more professional and more organized. Right? And good job. Okay. Again, timelines. Please take your timelines a little forward. Don't keep these, things in the last day. Close it 1-2 days before. Okay. And
last one, let us have the testimonials or feedback from the participants. So
Yeah.
it's like we said thank you and we closed off. We can invite 1 or 2 children or the guests and then have them participate.
You are
So we know
doing
how
well.
to
See, I feel that could have not happened because you are not having the confidence what they will say. Let them say what they want to say, but you should invite. One trick is you either invite randomly, or another trick is you invite students whom you know are, a strong family members of DIYA. Right, Pranav and Arvind?
Yes, ma'am. I do
Next
understand.
event you have to.
Yes, ma'am. I'll make sure the
That.
participants have a say as well here.
Yeah, and the winners, you should call out the winners. What do you feel
Yes, ma'am. Yeah.
by winning this award? That tempo has to be there. So, Pranav, write your structure nearly 4 days before. That is,
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I'll deliver it to you.
write the structure tomorrow.
Sure, ma'am.
Okay, all the best. How much registration, Arvind?
570-ish, ma'am.
571, ma'am.
571. Arvind, take this kit to Amazon.
Aravind is not here with me, ma'am, currently. So I think he's downstairs. I'm not sure.
He's downstairs, Uday?
Do you
Not
want
with
me?
me, ma'am.
Ah.
Arvind is with everyone, ma'am.
Arvind is with everyone, huh?
Arvind is flying, man. Second floor, first floor.
நாளைக்கு வரும்போது நான் பேசுறேன் அவன்கிட்ட. I'm going to give him one instrument also in his hand. Everywhere. I'm planning to gift him one instrument. Okay, Arvind, Amazon. Uday,
One second.
Amazon.
This will discuss tomorrow, ma'am, when we catch up.
Yeah, yeah. And you have not told us the cost of sales team.
We'll discuss.
And is there a booklet? Are you going to give a booklet in that?
Yes.
Is it ready?
Almost.
Anish, that's
We'll get it ready.
the founder and tech head tells it all. Bye. See you all.
Sure,
Have
ma'am.
see you all
See you tomorrow, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Looking
Thank
forward
you.
to
Thank you,
Tomorrow
ma'am.
afternoon.
Safe
Tell
journey.
Shruti also good work. Okay.
Sure, sure, ma'am.
Good.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Take
ma'am.
care.
Bye.
Thank you.
Okay, good night. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.